Useless Akpabio don't suspend Senator Natasha Akpoti from Kogi Central. This one now one female senator we get voice for Nigeria. Now Akpabio suspect too. So hey Akpabio, you are a finished man.
Order, please.
Distinguished Chief Whip of the Senate, your point of order is sustained.
Order, please.
Nice to speak from there. That is the order of the Senate.
Sir, order 10 on privileges.
Natasha,
Any senator may rise at any time
can the
to speak upon a matter of privilege suddenly arising, and he shall be prepared to move without notice. A motion declaring that the content of breach of privilege has been
allowed suspension immediately.
Welcome back to Local Journal, my people. The Senate President, Senator Akpabio, and Senator Natasha Akpoti, representing Kogi Central Senatorial District, were embroiled in a very serious altercation today. It was reported that the cause of their altercation was due to the fact that Senator Natasha Akpoti's seat in the Red Chamber was reallocated. According to the information we gathered, the Senate President instructed the Chief Whip of the Senate to reshuffle the seat in the Red Chamber and reallocate another seat to each senator. So during Senate plenary earlier today, Senator Natasha Akpoti insisted on sitting on a regular seat, but she was told to go to the new seat that was reallocated to her. And when she refused, Senator Tahir Mongono, who is the Senate Chief Whip, reported the issue to the Senate President. According to Senator Tahir Mongono, ordinarily he wouldn't have reported or brought the issue to the Senate President, but when he told Senator Natasha Akpoti to take her new seat, she refused, and she also insisted that Senator Tahir Mongono reported the issue to the Senate President. And it was at that point that the Senate Chief Whip reported the issue to the Senate President. And when he reported the issue to the Senate President, Senator Akpabio exercised his power by sending out Senator Natasha Akpoti from the plenary. And during the rowdy altercation, she was ready to cause a scene, if not until her other colleague prevailed on her and took her out of the plenary. Well, a whole lot of things transpired, and I'm going to play the video so that we can watch and see everything that happened. But before we watch the video, if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, the Chief Whip, point of order.
Distinguished President of the Senate, order please. Distinguished President of the Senate, distinguished senators, my name is Mohamed Tahir Mongono. I represent Borno North Senatorial District. I am coming under the combined force of Order 6, Rule 2, and Order 24, Rule 2A. Subject to the permission of the President of the Senate, I will read the orders.
Please read.
Order 24 2A. Order 24 stipulates the duty of the Chief Whip and it reads thus: there shall be a chief whip of the Senate. The chief whip shall be a senator nominated from the party with the highest number of seats in the Senate. And 2A said, the chief whip shall maintain order and decorum in the Senate. The duty of the chief whip is to maintain order and decorum. So pursuant to the jurisdiction conferred on the office of the chief whip, for which the chief whip once is desirous of invoking the powers of that office, I will proceed to read Order 6, Rule 2, on page 9 of our rules books. Order 6, Rule 2. Order 6 states, the President of the Senate shall allocate a seat to each senator. 6.2. A senator may only speak from the seat allocated to him, provided the President of the Senate may change the allocation from time to time.
Please read that again.
Okay.
Is that the President of the Senate shall...
The President of the Senate shall allocate a seat to each senator. Yes. And it went further to state that a senator may only speak from the seat allocated to him, provided that the President of the Senate may change the allocation from time to time. So it is at the discretion of the President of the Senate, as circumstances warrant, to change seats as time goes on, based on circumstances that may pop up in the course of the proceedings of the Senate. And in the course of the proceedings of the Senate, 2 senators from the PDP, that is Senator Ned Nwonko.
Which faction of PDP? Which faction?
And
Senator Dixon's faction. Akpabio.
And also Senator Francis Ezenwa of the Labour Party also decamped to APC, thereby necessitating their movement from the other side to this side, thereby creating vast spaces in the opposition side. And then pursuant to that, and in the exercise of the powers conferred on the Senate President, pursuant to Order 6, Rule 2 and 2A, the President of the Senate decided to rearrange this seat, giving directives to the chief whip to exercise that function. And pursuant to that directive, seats were reallocated. And I was surprised to report that Senator Natasha, having given another seat, refused to vacate her former seat in flagrant violation of our rules. So I am craving for, ordinarily I don't want to bring it to the attention of the Senate, but now that Senator Natasha insisted on staying on her former seat in spite of the rearrangement of the seats, I am craving for indulgence to resume the seat that has been lawfully allocated to her pursuant to the provisions of our rules, and in the exercise of the powers conferred on the Senate President to resume her new seat. If not, the Senate President may decide to exercise the powers conferred on him not to allow her to contribute to any debate from that seat, thereby depriving her constituency of a voice. Thank you.
Well, distinguished
please.
Distinguished Chief Whip of the Senate, your point of order is sustained.
Order, please.
Distinguished Senator Natasha, please, you are not recognized to speak from there. That is the order of the Senate.
Sir, Order 10 on privileges. Order 10 on privilege.
Senator Natasha.
Any senator may rise at any time to speak upon a matter of privilege suddenly arising, and he shall be prepared to move without notice. A motion declaring that the content of breach of privilege has been
suspension immediately.
Or refer. Any senator may rise at any time to speak upon a matter of privilege suddenly arising, and he shall be prepared to move without notice. A motion declaring that the content of breach of privilege has been
suspension immediately.
voice in Nigeria. Look at them. You see the Nigeria under Tinubu. See useless Akpabio Senate, the worst Senate president in the history of Nigeria. So now the same Natasha, whatever do 2 years old, we don't get construction projects full everywhere. Akpabio don't they go ask. Akpabio don't get anything for house. And the uncommon looter. Now the same Akpabio they put us for where we did so. Now he pose this man what they call Akpabio on the dopo. Akpabio, this Akpabio. Now Akpabio will be Akpabio godfather, not to show money. God bless it. They say that all married women were beautiful like this woman. Now lose. She's married. She's married. She don't. Nobody will feel knock her for that Senate. Nobody will feel knock that woman. Nobody will feel even knock her for her up. Nobody. She know herself. She's married to a billionaire where they were, and she knows that she's educated. You cannot silence her voice. The very election, she went for court. She can't enter. She enter. I will not let this woman rest. All hail Senator Natasha. All hail Senator Natasha Udwana.